Here now from the Station Theater, it's Nathan and Gerardo. Welcome to the show, guys.
Hello, hello. Thank you.
Okay, so the Station Theater always have good productions, but this upcoming one, what is it, and tell us all about it.
Yeah, for sure. So the production that's getting ready to go up at the station, opening tomorrow, is 70 Secrets of Marmalade Kittens. It's written by a Urbana native playwright. And it's a family drama that centers around this family that is dealing with their mother disappearing in a past timeline, and then also dealing with these ceramic kittens that are talking to the family, specifically the daughter and then the mother in the past. And then having to pit all of this up against possibly having to sell the hog farm.
Okay.
But it is a straight family drama.
Okay, and Gerardo, what is your role in this production?
Yes, so I play Tracy. Tracy's the older brother of the family. He's very much a conflicted kind of boy next door that is trying to balance his ambitions as a family member and trying to fulfill his role as a brother and as a son and as a member of the hog farm community, but battling that with his own personal ambitions and just figuring stuff out. And that's kind of his whole deal throughout the show, trying to figure out what his role is within his house and his family, but what his role is outside of it all, and what that means to him and what that means to the rest of the family.
Has it been hard for you to embody this character, or can you relate to him in any way personally? It's
actually probably one of the hardest roles I've ever played in my life.
Tell us why.
This role is he's so complex. He has so many wants. He wants to eat the world up, but he also sees where he is now as precious. So trying to just live in that is highly difficult. Also, Tracy's just like a very down-to-earth, like not so much of a witty kind of guy, and I am. So I rely a lot on my little like my little isms, and Tracy is very like bland white at first glance at reading, so kind of measuring my wits for him is like one of the biggest challenges for me.
Hearing about Tracy gives me a little bit of anxiety already, but it also makes me really excited to see the production. Nathan, tell us about your role in this production.
Yeah, so I'm the director for the show. I first heard and read the show about a year ago, fell in love with it, wanted to be a part of it, and it has been a challenging process in all the right ways, especially from a directing standpoint. We're directing it in the space in a way that's been different than recently. We're doing it in the round, so the audience is all around the stage instead of just on one side. That's been challenging for me as a director, and then a lot of like what Geraldo was saying, just the content. It is very based in reality. Like, these people are people that we could run into, are real existing people, and trying to help and direct the actors through that has been a challenging but immensely fun and incredibly rewarding, especially this week in Tech Week, just seeing all their work that they've done over the last several weeks and like putting it together. And Geraldo for an hour and a half is Tracy and is completely different, because of that time and energy put into the show.
Okay, let everyone know when and where are the shows taking place.
We open tomorrow, so it runs December 5th through the 15th. It's at the Station Theater over in Urbana. Tickets can be found on the website, also through the social media sites, and yeah.
Okay, and you mentioned the playwright being by Urbana native. I'm from Urbana, I'm a native, so this is huge for me. It's like, did I go to school with her? That's the question you always have to ask. But what does that mean for a person that is from this community to write and put on a production like this? What does that mean to you all? What does that mean to Station Theater? What do you all think it means for that person who wrote it? Why is that so significant?
For me, I think part of it that I have felt is just knowing that like we are in a space that she helped cultivate and create and was a part of before we even ever stepped foot in there, and that's really cool, is to know that like she's put shows up at the station before when she lived here 20 years ago, and that's been really fun to know that she ran, what is the phrase? She walked so we could run.
Oh yes. Okay, snap that.
Yes.
Yes, that's a good one.
And the Station Theater is such a remarkable, special place. Like, you walk in there and you feel like a blanket go around you of just such passionate individuals with so much drive and so much point of view and so much to say to people that go see the show. And it's a community theater that's in the middle of Urbana, and it's so special. Y'all should definitely step in there.
Yes, for sure. Okay, and we are going to connect everyone with all of the information they need to step in there over at our website on ciLiving.tv. Thank you guys so much.
Thank you.
Coming up